recording. So I was last time I was thinking to start with using vite, but maybe I thought maybe it would be complex, right? But it's really easy. Okay, so react dev, go here, right? It's recording already. Start. Okay, so it's recording. So when you go to the learn react and see, first you see here thinking in react, right? Let's quickly talk about this one quick. Okay, so basically you see all these things. You have search bar, you have like product, only show the product in stock, right? Something like that. So all these things you can create in separate component. Okay, so same thing now, right? This cart or maybe shopping whatever page, right? Just look at here. So here is a filter. Okay, filter product table, right? So that is one component. Means this is the whole filter product component is a whole component. There's like a main component, and inside there is a search bar. Then inside after search bar you have second one, right? Product table. Okay, see the product table here. And then inside the product table you have a small component called product category row, right? That is the just heading part and the product row. See, so all these are, see the how they are nested, the component. So creating a nesting component, correct? So that is the idea, right? I mean, that's how you have to think in react. Means you think about the main component and then the component you're going to add inside, right? Like nest another component. Okay, so the fruits have a list of fruit here, right? The product row, and the vegetables have list of vegetable here. So they all are component. Okay, so that is one thing I want to say that. And next one is installation. So installation here, right? They recommend to use the one of the library, correct? Next step. Okay, let's go start new project. Start a new project, right? React project. So you can use Next.js. This we're gonna learn maybe a month after a month, right? We're gonna learn this one. Okay, that will be our final React library, right? Means all the work will be done through the Next.js. But before that, we must understand React and everything related to the React, right? Like React router DOM, state management. Maybe we're gonna just use backend also, right? Learn Node.js, Express, and MongoDB. Create full stack development with React. Just get all this done, right? And then finally move to the Next.js. Okay, because our course is one stack, related to React only. But the reason I include this one, right? Because that is what in the job required. Okay, nowadays people using React less and they just use Next.js because this is complete like a stack develop, complete package. It's like a not library, but it's kind of framework, right? Which has everything built inside, like server side rendering, API building, static site generation, SEO, everything is completely packed inside. So you don't have to use other library. Okay, in React right now, we're gonna learn React router DOM. That is the outside library, right? But in Next.js you don't have to do all that. It's there, everything is there and very easy to use. Okay, so Next.js will be easy to learn, and but before that we must get better with React, because at the end Next.js is just React. So Remix is same thing, right? Almost same. Gatsby is same, all that. But we're not going to use all right now. Here, right? So details. See that is hidden. Can I use React without framework? So can I use React without above framework? Yes, we were creating React app using npx create React app and the name of the app, right? We were doing that one. But now they're suggesting, right, something here. I just vite or parcel, right? So we can use vite, the bundler like vite, right, to create React app. go for it. So if you still not convinced, or your app has unusual constraint not served well by these framework, and you had like to roll your own custom setup, we cannot stop you, right? Go for it. Grab the react DOM from npm, set up your custom build process with the bundler like vite or parcel, right? So we're going to use vite. Okay, now I mean, until we by the time, or until we learning react, we're just going to use vite to install our react, and it's very easy. I will show you now. Let's go to the vite. Here is a vite, right? Let's click on get started. Okay, we're not going to go too much details, right? Because vite will allow you to install all different kind of things, but we don't need all that. So let's get started. And see, when you install react, right, it's gonna ask you all this option, like you want to use TypeScript or just basic JavaScript, vanilla, right? React. So if you learning TypeScript, you're gonna use, just select TypeScript. If not, we're gonna use react, normal react, and give the project name also, right? We're gonna do that. So here is the command. I will put this in the, I'll just add in the chat right now. Okay, this link. So just remember now, right? From now on, just use this one to install your react, and it's very simple, easy. And just give me a second. I will explain everything step by step. Okay, it's doing the same thing what we were doing, right? Create react app, but it just get more easier. So, and even later when you learn Next.js, it's the same thing. Okay, but with additional support, right? Or maybe additional like functionality. So I will just copy this one and go back to our browser, right? So someone using yarn, they can use yarn, right? It's similar to npm package manager. Okay, yarn, there is something called yarn. You can use that to install it. pnpm, right? This is new, I think. Npm, now it's pnpm. Okay, so but in our case we are using node package manager. We have node.js. I mean, this all run in yarn also, right? But sorry, node.js, but we're just going to use this. For yarn, you have to install yarn separately, right? I mean, you have to install the yarn first and then use this command. But let's forget about that. Stick to the npm for now. Okay, simple. Copy that and go to our code here, right? So I will go to the terminal, CLI, okay, command line interface, right? CLI. When you see CLI somewhere, that is command line where you're gonna write your command. Okay, and I'm in the main folder, right? React.js. So I will just paste this npm create vite latest, right? That's it. So it will just install the latest. So I will enter now. Enter. So the first time, right? In your case, okay, I have not installed yet also, right? So it just asks me need to install the following package, create vite, right? This one. So I will just put the sy, okay, and enter. Now it asks me the project name, right? So I will call it what I can call. I just type now. Just type here, right? So let's call it react DOM, right? Something like that, or maybe react, yeah. Okay, so just call it react DOM, or maybe what we can call, right? Let's say react app. And also we're going to learn document object DOM, right? So react app DOM, or maybe keep it simple, react app. Whatever name you want to give it, right? Enter. Now you have to remember, when you enter, right, it gonna ask you all this now. See, so what you want to install? Vanilla, views, react, right? So we're gonna install react. So you just have to move with your cursor down, right? Because here you cannot use the mouse. Okay, so arrow key up, down, left, right. This is down, right? Go down or up. See, so you can see that moving, right, icon here. So I just select the react. These are other framework or library also, right? But we're going to use react. Okay, and then enter. So now it's asking you TypeScript plus SWC or maybe JavaScript. So we are using normal JavaScript, right? The vanilla JavaScript, nothing else. Okay, and then enter, right? And that's it. Installation is finished. Okay, see how quick. The only thing you have to do now, right? React app. So here the thing is cd react app, right? See, right now in here you're not going to see node module. You don't see node module, right? You don't see, because it has not installed node module yet. It's similar to, right, something you download from the GitHub. There you're not going to find node module, because we have git ignore, and which remove node module, right? To just adding to our GitHub, okay, or Git, right? Basically, so same thing is almost same. Okay, so what we need to do, we just change, so cd react app. But see how easy now it is to install. Everything is there, you know. And once you switch to your app, right, now you do npm install. You guys gonna love this one, you know. It's so easy. Npm install, right? And now it's gonna install all the packages we need, right, in our computer. So it will add the node module basically here. It's gonna take maybe a minute or 30 seconds, right? See, it just added the node modules and done, right? Almost done. Okay, just give a second. See, finish. Now, right, look at here inside the package.json. So right now we have, I mean, this was before, right? Whatever we need to run React app is already here, and when you do npm install, it will install all these packages. Okay, so development dependency, so there is react dom install. Now there are ESLint and all this, right? There is vite. The only thing I want to show you now is script. So how you gonna run your server, right? In React earlier we do npm start, correct? So here is dev, right? Dev, dev. Okay, same like me, right? So npm run dev. So you make the dev run, right? So npm run dev. This is the command you're gonna make. Okay, and this is npm build. So when your project is done, right, and you want to host, in that time you're gonna do npm run build. Okay, build. And npm run lint also. You can run the linter also, right, to make things like more linter error free, you know. But just for now, just do npm run dev and it done, right? So it will run the development server. Clear? Now it's just gonna take maybe it's already running, right? That's the local host. Before in React we had the port 3000, but now local host 5173. That's it. So control click, right? It will open the new tab now. See, I mean, you can type localhost 5173, or in your command here, right? Where is that? Where is Visual Studio? Here. You just control and click, or maybe just control and click. Okay, when you control button or command button, right, that will give you the see arrow to click. Okay, control plus click to follow the link. Okay, when you do that, it's gonna open the tab, right? Basically this one. Clear? So that's it. So your vite is running now. You have counter app also, just increase, right? Count is, we're gonna learn that as well. So let's look at now the folder structure. So before we had source, we had public. In public there is nothing. Now earlier in public we had index.html, right? But now there is just a logo, one logo. Okay, so you can put a static file if needed, right? But let's not worry about that. So just look at the source folder and look at here index.html, right? The index.html is in the root of your directory. See, React app, the root app, React app, right? Inside you have index.html. If I click this one, what you see here, right, that's the div, same like before. and then you have JavaScript imported here, right? See, main.jsx, that is imported, right? So we're gonna look at the main, but this is imported now. So the main JSX is getting this root box, this box, okay? So that is inside the source main JSX. Let's go to this main source, right? Source folder and the main JSX. So you make a connection now, right? Okay, so paint, I will just write down here. Just imagine you have index page here, okay? Index page. This is index. I can write here. Okay. Oh, can I? Index. That is index.html, correct? And now you getting all that information from main, right? So this is main page. So from main you are passing okay, arrow. I'll just write down. From main you getting everything here, right? From main. So index has what? Div with root, right? Div with id root, okay? Id root, right? We have that div, correct, in the index. Now in the main JSX, right? In the main here. So go back here in the main. What we have? Main, right? Let's call it main JavaScript X, right? XML, okay? So in here we're gonna read this root document get element by id root, and now once you have that connected to the root, right, you're gonna need your app now, the component, okay? So that is app.js here. So here will be app.js, right? So this is what? This is the function. You can put JSX also, is okay. So this is a function, the main, like a main component, right? Like the root main component. From here, you're gonna pass your information, this one, right? So you're gonna have like a render, basically app, correct? App. So that is app. All the information will go from here, right? And then this app will be rendered to HTML, to the div, right? This div, correct? This div with id of root, correct? Here, inside here. So everything will be displayed here. Okay. So now whatever component you're gonna build, right? You're gonna build, and that will come to this app now. So just remember this now, this structure, right? You have main JSX, from app will be moving to the main, and that main will connect to the index.html. That's it. So now no matter what component you build, that will go to the app now. So you're gonna have a header, footer, main section, everything, right? You're gonna connect here. Okay. So we will check now, right? Let's look at that. So in the main JS, look at here, the main, right? So that is inside the source folder, okay? Source folder. So you import the app.js here in the main, because app need to go inside here, right, to display everything. Where you just need to read the root document get element by id root, and then in that object you render, right? Just run the render function and add the app there. That's it. So you have CSS, app, that is what you need, correct? Okay. Now we don't do anything here, right? We're done with this main thing now. Let's go back to the app now, right? Let's go back to the app. So see, in the app you have app CSS, you have logo. So that logo is coming from the basically vite SVG, right? The public, directly from here, public, right? So that's why there is no, you just slash and you're just reading directly the file from the public. Whatever asset in public you can read directly, right? And then CSS, so I can delete all this, we don't need. React SVG is there, so that is coming from asset, right? Asset, here is the React SVG. See, so I will delete all this for now. Maybe I'll just delete everything, right? We don't need, just delete all. Clear? Okay, so this is our main component. Okay, main component. What we're gonna do, or how we're gonna create a component now? So react arrow function, create and export, right? We're just gonna add arrow function, simple. So that is react arrow function, right? Basically this is the component, so we can call this what, just put heading 1. This is app component. Okay, done. Now, right, if we look at our page, let's go back to our website now. See, that's the, this is app component, but there is some style now we have to change. So what I will do, right, I will just go side by side and then make a change. Hope that is okay now. So let's go to so this, see, we deleted the CSS now, right, from the, so there is app CSS we delete. Let's delete that one for now. The index CSS, now the only thing is index CSS, right? So I'm just gonna delete everything from here, save, and that's it. So it moved to the top, right? See, so I will change, I mean, we are learning what, we are learning SCSS. I'll just rename this to SCSS. Okay, save now, right? I hope that will work, or maybe we have to add. So I will try now. Let's look at H1, right? Heading 1 we have, and put it color, just give a color of red. So it did not work, see, because I don't have SCSS installed here, right? So what I will do, I'm just gonna create new terminal, yeah, and then I'll change to React app, right? And I will install now npm install, that is I, and I think SAS, right? SAS, SAS, npm install SAS, correct? We did yesterday. Enter. So it will just install SAS. We can verify in our packages, right? Let's look at packages. So in dependency there is SAS now installed. Okay. Now h1 tag. So refresh this. So there is some error now, right? Something is not correct. Let's see what is the error. What is the error here? So does not, oh, okay, so there is some mistake what I did, right? See, I changed this to SCSS, but I did not change in my app, right? I think in the main, it's in the main, correct? Because this is the global, this CSS is global, right? What is that? This CSS is global. So go to the main, and here, right, see, SCSS, save. Okay, it's working now, see that? So that's it. I hope that is not confusing. Everything is clear now, right? I mean, you just focus on app, okay? One thing, app, and it's very easy. I mean, if you look at now, right, things are so more easy. Before you have to delete so many things, clean up everything. It's cleaned here, no, nothing to do, right? You just clean the app and then start writing your code here. Okay. So okay, so now what we need to learn now, right? The first one is React router DOM, correct? React router DOM. So let's install that, right? Let's install that. So let's find the React router DOM installation. Feature overview. Okay, so last time, you know, what was the Ole Bang was advising me to use this new feature, right? Also, so we'll try. Okay, we'll try to implement this today. Where is all? You are here. Let me go live. Where is Ole Bang? Oh, okay, he's there.
I'm here.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, Yeah, we will try to implement this feature, right, the one you had in your project. Okay, so let's get back. We need to install first, right? So what is the code to install React Router DOM? Example. Sometimes you just cannot find things easily. So setup. Okay, so there, even here in the setup, if I click on the setup here, right, in the tutorial, okay, so this is React Router page, right? You all have this one, correct? So I will just put in the chat right now. So let's get back. So in setup, when you click on the setup, right, see they are also using now create react and npm create vite, right, latest. See, so they are using vite also to create react app. This will just give you the complete setup, right, easily. Okay, and that's what the react is, react company, right? I mean, react dev is asking you to use this vite if you don't want to use any library like next.js right now. So I mean, we're just learning react, so better to use the basic thing, right? So we have to install this now, this one, right? That's the one. So npm install react router dom local force match sorter sort by npm run them. So I mean, this is all the library, right, they are asking to install, but we just need react router dom. Okay, what we're gonna do, right, we're not gonna use their whole tutorial, we're not gonna use this one. Okay, because if we use this exercise, right, then maybe we have to install all this, but we're not doing all that. See, here are so many things, right? If you look at this, there are so many steps to follow, right, in the react router dom. This is lot big. Okay, a lot of things, but for now we're just gonna learn how to make a nav bar, and you can route between different pages, right, like client side routing. That is what only we're gonna do for now. Okay, so let's look at that. So for that we just need this react router dom. That's it. Okay, so go back to our code here. So we just install, right, npm install, always npm install react router dom, whatever you want to install, right, npm install, and then put the package you want to install. This is the package or software you want to install, right? So enter, and it will just install react router dom. Yeah, so once that is done, right, so if I look at the package now, package.json, let's go back here, and you're going to see react router dom 6.11 install. Okay, good. All right, so let's go back now. So we're gonna follow their path, but we're not gonna do the same. Okay, so in the source folder they're saying create contact index css. I mean, there is already that, there is a main, so asking to create add one contact js, right? Fine. Now see, first thing to do, right, to create browser router and configure our first route. Okay, this will enable client side routing for our web app, right? Client side routing is what? See, if you look at this navigation bar here, right, I mean, basically navigation links, all this link. So I'm a client now, this browser, right, I'm a client, this browser is a client now. So when I click something here, so I'm just switching that information, I'm just switching or displaying this information, correct, in the right side, right here, whatever I click, so there are some information just changing, that's it. But I still have this navigation bar here, right, sitting on the left side. The page is not refreshing, means page is not this you're not going to see this moving. Okay, it's just the content is updating, that's it. So that is the basically the client side routing. Means what? You're gonna get this route is here, the link, you just changing this link right on the back. So if I click feature, see, you just click overview, right? Then tutorial, so start tutorial, right? And then example, so start, after start there is example page, right? Frequently asked question, after start you see the frequently asked question. So this what you call the component is basically updating here, right, on the page. That's it. So that is what we call client side routing. Means this route, right? This is the route, and this route is just updating some information. Okay, so that is what we're going to check today, right, in this tutorial. So get back to the tutorial, and in this example, right, they have whole thing like the list of list of people, right? When you click on that, it will update on the right side. You can edit, delete, whatever, right? So all these things are done, but we're not gonna go through all this. Okay, so we learned how to install. Our server is live, and now first thing, adding a route now. So first, right, in the main JS, the main JSX, okay, it says import now these two things. Create browser router and router provider, right? So last time we had we used create router what was that? Create router from element, right? Create router from element to add all the route, okay? But today we're just gonna use this, right? Let's see what happened. Okay, let's try. So let's go back to our main JSX. I hope until now is okay, right? Anyone has any question? We have not done many things. Okay, this is just simple. Install the vite, right? Use the vite to install the React, and that's it. And then delete everything in the app.js. That's it. We have not done so many things. If I say in one line, we just learn to use vite and then clean the app.js. That's it. Simple. And when you delete everything in app.js, right, you can just add the what you call that React arrow function, create the component, right? And that we know already. So that is, just always try to make things like short, right? Means just think exactly what is done, right? Just to memorize, okay? So that when you look at the whole code, whole project, right, it looks like a lot of things there, but in actuality we are not doing anything. Things are happening, right? So whatever the simple steps we have to just remember, okay? Or make a note, right? Just write down, okay, like create project with the vite, then clean up the app.js, and then now we started using DOM, right? So we install the package React Router DOM, npm install React Router DOM. So any package we're going to use, right, we just use that by installing npm install and the package name. That's it. So there will be many packages in the future you will be using, right? So like we just install SAS, npm install SAS, very easy, and change your index to CSS to SCSS, and because that is the global file, right, you can just update in your main JS there SCSS, because the file name has to match. So these steps you just have to like repeat yourself, just to quickly get feel, right? Okay, so no problem, you just have to practice and you will be okay. So I will go now import these two. I'm going to start using, right? So let's go back to our Visual Studio. In the main JSS here, right, I'll say import from React Router DOM, right, this one. So create, what is that? Create browser router, right? That is the first one, and then the router provider, yeah. That is the two things we need. Okay, now after that, right, so what else we have? So it says create and render a browser router in your main JSX, right? So we just import that to create browser router and router provider from React DOM. just get that two, create this two component, right? So one is a function, okay? Create browser router is a function where you're gonna add, you're gonna pass all the basically information, right? Remember the function has what? In the parenthesis you pass the argument, right? Basically you are passing the value, some data, you know. So exactly same thing in the create browser router, you're gonna pass now all the information, okay? So you here you are passing what? Here you see the array, right? Something array is passed, yeah. And then this is a component, okay? This is a component. So component is also what? That's the function, right? The component is React function which does something, okay? So the in case of component you just HTML, like HTML tag, you just put it like that. And in this component you're gonna need, right? You have to pass a props now. Props is a attribute you pass to the tag, right? That's it. So we're gonna learn about props and state maybe from tomorrow. Oh no, not this week, right? This week is all CSS part. So tomorrow we have to get the style component, and then also next 2 days, last 2 days we're gonna look at the tailwind. Okay. Oh, I thought I will share this with you guys, right? I did not send the link. Okay, this is the roadmap what we have to learn, right, in React. So we learn how to install, how to create component, how to render data in our, you know, basically like a list or something. We still need to look at props and all that, right? Event. So Redux toolkit we're gonna learn here in this list, right? Redux toolkit. We have to learn the hooks, React hooks, okay? Then router we are learning now, right? React router, basically DOM, React router DOM. Styling, that is what we are learning, right? So we did not check the CSS module, that's okay, right? But tailwind will be our final product, okay? From this library you're going to learn tailwind, right? And after that the framework will be Next.js. That is what we're going to learn. And then we have to check the form, right? How to use this this library, I mean basically the framework or library, whatever, right? Here a package to create a form, HTML forms, you know, React hook forms and all that. So that is what we have to check. See, and basically API, right? How you gonna call API or data in your project. There is a testing also, right? Like this something React testing library. So we will check this at the end. React Native we're not learning, right? I mean, if you know all this one, you can learn React Native by yourself, okay, for mobile app development. So if you want to make your app like a mobile, right, or native app, something, you know, which work in mobile and the you know, like a normal desktop, right? You can React Native, okay. Anyway, so we're just going step by step, okay. So this week we stay with the styling, tailwind, style component and all that, right? See style component here, see that? So there is emotion. We just learned style component, and we just learning Sass also, right? So you know, this is the, I mean this is the whole like a roadmap.sh, right? Basically this site provides all the like a roadmap for learning all this framework, okay. You guys can just look for roadmap assets. Maybe I'll put in the chat also, but not now, okay, when you get time, right? You want to see what you are learning, you know. So we have to track what we are learning, right? Everything. Okay, let's get back now. So in here what we are doing, so we got this one, right? So after that, what is the next step? So it is asking us to create one router now, right? This router. So I'll just copy this one, okay, router. So below this, that's it. So this is the function. Basically this is what the variable, right? When you execute this function, create browser router, and you are passing this array now, array So in the array you have this object, right? Now you're gonna create path. Now this path is the root path, like localhost. What was the 31 something, right? Our where is our project here? 3155173. That is the path, local path. Slash is this local path, right? This is the path for slash. So an element is div, right? Right now we have element div, but this is not not gonna work. So let's change now, right? Let's change now. Let's go back to the, see here now, right? So that's the element we are displaying, okay? Div hello world right now in the element, but we have to add this router provider and pass that route variable to here as a props. That's it. So we're gonna copy this and delete what we have here. Right now we are displaying app. Remember, we are displaying app directly to the root, right? Our div, but no more. We just delete this. That's it. So what do you think now? What will be in the website now? Because whatever the local host, whatever you pass in the element, right? So we have just passed this div with hello world. So let's check now. Hello world. That's it. So in the local host 5173, we have this, right? Hello world in the div. So can we pass now app there, right? Can we put the app there? Can we just delete this and put the app now? Can we do that? Save now, right? Save and check. See that? So that is local host, okay? So our app is running online now, right? It's routed, just passing through this, right? So everything worked fine. So let's look at the next step now. So our app is connected to the local host. So root router now, right? What is the root router? Okay, guys, tell me. Okay, any confusion, let me know. Okay, anything, right? Just tell me. So next step is to create a route. Remember last time we created the root router in the same page, but they are suggesting now, right? Create one routes folder, and inside you add the root.jsx, right, file. So let's do that one. So I will go back here and in my source, right, we're gonna create what was that? Routes, right? Routes folder. So routes, routes folder, and inside here we're gonna create the file called root.jsx, right? So let's do that one. Root.jsx, simple. Now, right, this is gonna return component, correct? So react arrow function export, right? That's it. So that is the root, but this is the component, so we must change to the capital R, right? Root, okay. So what are the things will go here now? Basically all the roots, right? So we will check now. So here there are so many things, right? They have added so many things. So can we create now, right? Let's do our own work now. Inside what I want to do is in our source folder I want to add component folder, okay? So let's go back to the source and add components. Or even right, you can put in the assets, roots also, you can add there as well, right? Does not have to, you don't have to create component, you know. I mean, in here you can just add, you know, you can add anywhere, does not matter, but let's put it header dot jsx. So in header react arrow function export, right? That's fine. I mean, you just have to link properly, right? But you can add anywhere, it's okay. So I'll just call it logo, right? And then let's add the nav now with the ul li, right? Link item. So just call it home page. Okay. Link and a tag. I have to do a tag, right? For now. Let's make it slash and put it home here. So what I will do, I will just copy all this quickly, right? This one maybe 2-3 times. So we know how to create link, right? Basically for home, about, and contact, and then maybe sign in, right? SIG and sign in. Okay, that's it. So what I have done, let's look at this. So I just created the headers component or file, right? Inside header component, and it returns the div with the logo and the nav, right? 2 item. Okay, let's change this to header, right? Header, that's the one box. This is one box. Header is one box. Okay, remember that. Header. Now can we import that in our root here? We can do, right? So let's create footer also, simple footer. Simple React arrow function, it will give me footer section, right? I will change this to footer. Okay, that's it. Now in the footer, what we're gonna add, right? Maybe we have a lot of links. You can add anything now. You can create the whole big footer, right? Here. So for now, I will just put paragraph, copyright, something like that, right? Okay. Thank you for visiting site, right? Okay, so we got that one in the footer. So I just need to import now, right, in the root here. So I will import header, yeah, and then I will import footer. Oh. So go back here, import footer, right? Footer. Okay, so that is 2 things we have. So what we're gonna do, right? Let's say this is the main div. Okay, inside here, what we have, right? The first one, always you want to display what? Header, right? So let's add the header here. And then you want to add the footer also, correct? So let's add footer here. Now inside here, right, you're gonna have the main section where we're gonna display outlet. Okay, like when you click, right, you want to display other pages. Okay, so that will go in the outlet here. So that we have to import outlet now from React Router DOM. Outlet, see, so that is outlet, right, from React Router DOM. So anything remaining, right, will just go in the outlet. Okay, so we have header, main, and footer, right? So I can give a class name. Okay, let's save this. Yeah, class name, right? I can call this let's call this like a main, right? Main page. Okay, so yeah, so we can style this, right? Later we can style this main page. In the main page, let's remember this is one box, the main is one box, and footer is one box. So you can style this with a grid, right? You can make like, you know, column, 3 column, okay, and just make it nice, right? So let's get back to our React Router DOM, right? So let's go back. I mean, there is so many things. So root element, right? So now it's saying call the root element now to your main.js root as root routes element. Okay, so see in the root you have to call that here, right? So let's call the root now, right? Let's call the root here, okay, and see what happens. So main.jsx. So we have right now this app, right? App. So okay, I think there will be some issue, but let's try. Okay, let's try. So import now root. correct? And that root element will be the main root here, right? Root, that's it. But let's see what happened now, because the reason, right, we don't have the app now. I don't see the app anywhere here, right? So there will be some issue, but let's try. Okay, so we have the logo, we have this home page and all that, right? All that. Okay, so I mean, we have the footer and logo. That is the only thing to we have, you know. So how are we gonna add the app now? That's the question, right? Okay, one more thing while we are here, right? Let's fix this header also. Okay, see the problem with the a tag. Okay, when you click this a tag home page, right? See this page refresh. Okay, about page, see this refreshing now. Contact, this whole site is refreshing, right? Just refreshing. Okay, and that is not a good idea. So how are we gonna fix this? So for that, right, in React router DOM you have to import link. Okay, link page, link, right? This React router DOM will know that we just want to update the content. We don't want to refresh the page, right? So in all the a place you put the link now. That's it. Okay, always do that, right? In your navbar, just use the link. So yeah, I'll just change it. This is little confusing, okay guys, so but you know, if once you understand one time, right, will be fine. I mean, we're gonna, you know, we'll just look at in every project, just try to do the same thing, right, couple of times and we'll be okay. So now if we go back, right, if we click, so it will not refresh anymore. Okay, it's not gonna refresh, right? It's not gonna refresh. But we don't have route for all this home page, about, contact, sign in, right? We don't have route for all this. Okay, so we have to create a route, and also we need a page, right? The reason you don't see here, because we only have one route, that is localhost, the slash, remember, in our app, right? So when you click this, you're not gonna see like slash home, you don't have the slash about and slash contact and slash sign in, right? Because we have not created the route for all that. So that is the point now, right? So we have to create that route. Okay, so what should we do to create a route now? Let's go back. That is all our navigation, right? Yeah, so we have to add the route in our root.js now. Not root, the main here, right? Main here. So let's say, okay, let's follow their path, right, first. Okay, not move from there. So that's it, that is done, correct? The next one is handling not found page, right? So sometimes, you know, when you also it's there, so let's add that also. This is important, right? So sometimes you try to do something or someone click the wrong link, right, or try to fetch your page which is not there, then you must display some error page. Okay, so how are we going to create that, right? That is the thing. So what is saying now, create in your source folder, right? Create this file. Okay, so let's create that quickly. So in the source folder, in our source folder, right, we're gonna add one file and call it this error page.jsx, right? And react arrow function, just create a function, because everything is function right here. But we have to change this name. This is not accepted, right? So what is the name we're gonna give? So that should be, so that is the one, right? That's the name. That's the name we're gonna give. Okay, I mean, we can just copy this whole code, right, and put it there. It will be better. So let's remove this So we are using a arrow function, right? Arrow function, you can convert this to arrow function also. So how are we going to do that? So delete all this const, right? const const this page equal to, and then arrow. Simple. So error page, now error page, right? And you just export default, right? And that's the page, error page. Done. So now, right, if someone, but we have to still fix now, if someone try to access the page which we don't have in our route, then this page will kick in. Okay, this page will just go and display something there. So we'll check now how it works, right? So let's go back. So now in our, just below the root, right, in our route, just add this line of code. But we have to import now, right? We have to import this. So in our root, where is the root? Sorry, in the main.js, right? So main.js. So we just import that, yeah. And below here, the property name, right? Property name is what? Let's check now. This error element. Okay, so just copy that and add it. Right? Done. So we get one more route now. We get this error element route, right? So let's check now. Let's see if this is working. Okay. So in here, I will just slash, right? I'll just call maybe home page. Okay, home page, right? I don't have. I just call. And look at that. So right now I don't have home route. I'm just getting this error page. Okay. If I call contact now, contact, right? Contact, and I'll get the same error because I don't have that. So if I go to the localhost 5173, that is my main route, right? So it's working. Okay. So we just added the error page also. That is one thing we learned, right? Next, move on. So what next now? So there is some form, right? We're not going to do all that. Let's go back. Import contact. Okay. Okay, I think for now, right, we can add, we're just going to add all the route now. Just let's add now here, right? So, let's say this can be what? Path. Just give a path now, right? Like this. And slash home, correct? That's it. This will be home route. Now what you want to, in the home route, what you want to display now? When you say localhost slash home, right? So that will be the element. Okay, that element, right? So here, just imagine you have maybe home page, right? Home slash this one. Okay, or maybe you want to display the app. Just call it app, right? App here. That is my home page. Okay, that's it. So something, what is that? Element. Something. Okay, I need to, when you have object property, you must put a comma there. Okay, yeah. So this, when I click home now, right, I should get the app because I already have app here, correct? So let's check now. So in our page we have the link for home, right? Let's click home. Oh, it did not go, right? What happened? Something is not correct. So yeah, something is not correct. So maybe I have to nest something here.
Shouldn't you use link to div?
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah, God. Okay. You're right. Let's go back now, right? Let's go back to the header here and link to, right? So I have to remove this link to and slash, right? So that will be home, correct? Home. And then maybe here link to will be about, okay, about page, and link to right, so contact and link to what maybe sign in, right, sign in, SIGN, sign in, that's it. Okay, so now save and check now. So when I click home page, so I get my about, see, about app is here now, right, see that. But the problem is okay, so I don't have that header and footer now, right, that is the problem, correct. When I click, that header and footer should be everywhere, you know. So how are you gonna fix that one? Because in our, so I think we have to nest in the root, right, in the root we, oh no, in the main we have to nest everything inside here. Okay, we have to, because these all routes are the part of the root, right, so we must, I believe we have to nest. So let's check, let's see what is there. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, so children now, right, all the children is here, children, and then you add all that. Okay, so let's add now. So next property will be children, and then that is array, right, and inside array you add all the path. Let's see if that work. Yeah, so okay, that okay, let's try now, right, so home, yeah, so now we're passing the, you know, so it's displaying now, right, home is there now. Okay, so similarly you're gonna add about page, contact page, sign in page, right, all that, and you can style, you know, you want to add some styling. So now for example, right, you can copy this many times and put it here 2 3 4 times, right, so that is homes, about page, and that will be contact page, and that will be sign in, right, sign in page. I just need to now the about page, yeah, you have to import that, and then you have to import contact, and then you have to use sign in, right, sign in, IGN, sign in page. Okay, so we don't have all this component, so I mean you can create, you can just create, maybe you can create here, or you can add in the component folder. Okay, so in the source here we can create one folder called components, and what we need, about page, right, so let's add that, or maybe not component, but you can add pages, right, let's remove this, call it pages. Okay, so in here we have first one, about.jsx, it's all function. Okay, I mean similar, right, and you create a function now, react, you know, simply, and we just pass it heading 1, call it about page. Okay, simple. And now you have contact, right, so contact.jsx, right, and then react arrow function create and export, and should be let's say here h1 contact page, correct, and then we have sign in, right, one more, sign in dot jsx. Okay, react arrow function export all that, right, and then put heading 1, sign in. Okay, so we got all that page ready, right, we just have to import in our route. So in the main, what is main, okay, inside source, let's go to the main, right, because we have about, contact, and sign in, we just need that here. So below the app you can just import here, right, import about, enter, and it will just import. Okay, and next will be import contact, right, and enter, and it will import that, and then import sign in, right, and click. That's it. So you have about, contact, and sign in page, all about, contact, and sign in. So see this path, when you click on the button, remember this is the path, okay, and where is that? Look at the header, right? If you go to the header, where is header now? That is in the route, right? Okay, in the header, see this path has to match, okay, that when you click, when you hit on this path, right, that's it, that path have that element, okay. What is the element? So you see in the main, right, main page, the elements are sign in, contact, and about, so let's check all is working well. So about, so we get about page, right, contact, we get contact page, and sign in, you get sign in page. Yeah, home page, you just have this home page here, right? So you can build now, you can add in the home page whatever you want to add now, right? That is app.js. So also for example, in the root, in the root you want to display like the, basically you want to display that home, right, also in the root page. So we have to fix that as well, okay. But for now, let's this all are working, okay, this all thing is working now. So let's fix this header, learn some css now, okay. So now in css, where is css, right? So in css, let's get back here. Okay, I will delete that. So I will reset, right? I will add some reset. What is that? Star, margin 0, padding 0, box sizing, border box, simple. Okay, now root, let's add root, right, and make it font size 62.5%. okay, I mean we can add some stuff here also, right, like a font and all that, but or let's import one font. You want to use one font, Google font, right? So railway is there. Okay, I'll just copy this one. Okay, so import, and I will copy that. So we know how to use Google font. I'm just selecting the railway, 400, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, all that is there. So I'm gonna add that on the top of the CSS, yeah, and call the font family, right? So font family is here. So I will put that in the body. Okay, body, that's it. So normally, right, the normal font size will be, okay, so let's give paragraph font size, maybe how much, 2 is 20 pixel, right? So let's make it 1.8 rem, okay, 18 pixel, and we can just reset like a list item, text, what was that, list style, right? List styles will be none, and then a tag, right? You can add maybe text decoration none. What else we can do? Yeah, that's it. So let's start the header, right? We're going to start the header now. Header, so header is what, header, right? So inside header we have logo and the nav, 2 item. Okay, if we look at our header section, let's go back and check header. I will close this for now. So see, right now it looks, everything looks something like this, all in one corner, right? So okay, so now source, the route, main is the route, right? Route, in the route, look at the route, right? This is the main section. Okay, that's the main, right? and that has header, main, and the footer. Okay, so this div I want to structure it little bit, right? So I want to put in the center. We can call it wrapper, right? Wrapper. Okay, wrapper. So let's style that wrapper first, and then we can style header and then main and footer, right? So wrapper. Look at this structure. Just imagine you have three box: main, header, and footer. Three box inside the wrapper box. Okay, so let's see how we can style that. So I will select wrapper first. Wrapper, right? And we can say, okay, width will be 90%, correct? And max width, again same 1280 pixel, right? And then margin, right? How much? 0 auto, simple, margin, right? Margin. Now, so with this it will be in the center, right? Okay, let me give a background color and then check. So let's go to the browser. See, this is the wrapper now in the center already, right? This is the wrapper. We have the header, the main section, and the footer, right? So I want this wrapper like a complete height of the page. So what I can do now? Okay, let's go back side by side. So in wrapper I will give a height, right? Height 100 view height. Okay, so it just take the complete height of the page. Yeah, now, right, I can apply the flex box here. So the not flex but display grid, right? Easy will be grid. Okay, so display grid, and remember I have three column, three box inside: header, main, and footer, right? So a row, I will make 3 row now. So let me remove this background for now so that you guys can see this, right? Okay, so let's learn grid template row. So first one is auto, right? Just take a small size, one fraction, take everything, and the footer is a small size. So now that's it. So you're gonna have a footer on the bottom somewhere here. Okay, see that on the bottom, and the main content here, right? And the header is on the top. Okay, next one is header now. Header. So for now I will put maybe border, right? And then start 2 pixel solid red. Okay, so that is the header, correct? So let's style now, display flex. Okay, and that's it. See that other item move on the right side in one line, and then align item, right? Center, vertically center, and justify content space between, means there will be space between now, right? So save, that's it. So now that's what happened, right? Okay, the thing is, because we are using SAS, we can nest now everything. So I want to select the UL tag, right? And then give it display flex. Okay, and a gap of maybe how much? 24 pixel. See? Okay, I have inside the UL, right? I have a tag. I can add it here as well. It's okay. That is fine, right? So that a inside the header, or you can more nest, right? You want to nest more? Okay, fine. A here, you can put it here. So you can put font size, right? Of maybe 3 rem. Let's make this. So that's too big, right? Maybe 2 rem. Okay, yeah, so it just look odd now, right? So that's fine. So in header we have h1 also, in h1, right? So you just add it there, and we can give font size of 4 rem. Okay, So the problem is with the UL, display flex. So I think let's keep this outside. No need to put here. Right? It's okay. Let's keep it here. It's fine. So we have to adjust the alignment now, right? So align item center. Okay. And yeah, that looks okay. So right now, because there is not enough space, it looks something like this. So a tag, I think we can make 1.8 rem, little small. You can change font weight also, right? Font weight you can give it 700, so that will be little bold, right? Logo. Okay, let's remove that. So this is a nesting, right? In SAS, this is nesting. See, I just put everything related to header inside one place. That's it. That's what you're gonna do. I will remove this. Save now, right? Okay, guys. So that is working, correct? So home page, about page, contact page, sign in page. Yeah. So now you have to build everything one by one, right? And there is a footer in our bottom. So you can style the footer also, right? You can have like a footer, and then you put it maybe background color, something maybe let's call it steel blue, and text color maybe I'm just adding something, whatever, right? White, and text align center, right? I mean, you can do that, or what you can do is just give some height, right? Height of maybe 2 rem, or let's make it 4 rem. Okay, so that is what you see here, right? And then you can display flex, align item center, and justify content center, right? You add that and it will be in the center. Okay, and you can increase the font size also, right? So in the footer we have what? Paragraph. We have paragraph. What we added there, right? I don't know, let's check. So in the source page, not page, right? It's in the route footer here. Okay, we have p tag. So now we select the p tag, and we are doing nesting. So in the same place, go here, paragraph, right? I will say footer paragraph, font size will be 2 rem, and it looks like that. I mean, you can add whatever you want, right? See, you just have to keep building, right? See, in the main section, if I go back here and select main, right? Main, and give a background color of light gray or something, light sign. That's the main section. Okay, that's the main section. Okay, you just have to start adding content, right? So one thing, when the page load, right? When the page load, like for example, let's say this localhost 137 here. So this main section must, now whatever you want to add in the app, right? Remember, right now we don't have anything. Let's say right now there is nothing, right, to display. When you click home, then only you getting the content. Okay, so now we have to figure out how to add, right? Like when page load, we must, like basically we must display something, right? So I think we have to group all these things, whatever you want to add in the main section here, right? You can group all there. So let me think, right? Let me think. That is the only thing I see not correct. Okay, so route is okay, child, all the child is coming there, right? That's fine. So when the page load, what we getting? This root route. Okay, root route. So in the root route now, let's check now, fix this one then. In the root route, right? You displaying header, you displaying this main. Okay, I believe, yeah, just outside here, right, you can add something. So maybe you're gonna have one more route, right, and which has everything you want to display here. For example, okay, let's do one thing. For example, right, what I will do, for example, I will import app here. Okay, import app, right? Okay, and then add the app here. Yeah, so anything I'm gonna put in the app, right, will be there now. So let's see now, right, look at here. So the page loaded. Okay, so everything you're gonna, this is app component, right? That's it. So now if you click home page, still, oh, it just pushed down the, oh, because now we have the one, we don't have that column, you know, the main. Okay, I want to add outlet, because we get like now one box, two box, already three, four box, right? So that CSS messed up. Okay, so header, footer, and main, right? Main. So if I put this app here, yeah, so it displaying now, right? But when I click about, I have app as well, contact as well, and sign in as well, right? And that is also not good. So okay guys, I think let me fix this one, right, and then we will talk about that. Okay, but I mean almost everything is done. So for now, let me remove this, and everything is working now, right? Should be fine. So just try up to here. Okay, just try up to here, add the page, or create anything you want, right? Just create anything you want, and then try to create this navigation. And what I will do, I will just fix that one, because I think what we have to do is we have to, whatever you want to display when the page, like in the local host, right, when you have main page loaded, in there you have to just add something. Okay, so this is the main page, right, and here we just need to display something. So I just have to see how we can connect now. Okay, Olang, you have some idea how to put things here?
Can you go to the main?
Yeah, here, yeah.
Okay. No, so far I don't have anything. I don't see anything.
Yeah, so you know the thing is, the route, right? The route has to little fix in our main JS. Okay, here you just need to adjust here a little bit something, right? Because we displaying this app in the home page. Okay, so root, right, and that is a root here as well. Yeah, so now yeah, just have to check now, right, to see how we can do this. Okay, I'll figure out, no problem. But this is, you know, this is I think this is okay, right? This is fine. Let's not worry too much. Which, so we learned what we have learned, how to add the root route, and then we add the child route, right? All that as a children here in the array. Okay, error page also, and you just put this router provider right in here, pass this router, this router, this router, right? Once you do that, everything should work. The only thing because normally what you see in the website, right, when the page load, you're gonna have header page. And
oh, Deb,
yeah.
I think I noticed it. See how you should can we make the path not to contain children? Is that gonna help?
No, but if you don't add the
or the path is set twice. Like there's a path, the local, which goes to root, and then the home shouldn't it go to the same one? I don't know if you get what I mean.
Yeah, so no, that's what you're saying. I understand, right? But the thing is, the route. Okay, so route is what the route. If you look at the route right here, let's go back to the route here. This is our route. Okay, this is what we are doing, right? This is our route. Okay, so I mean, if you don't put the children right there inside the route, then the outlet will not work. Okay, because that's the children. Everything is outlet here is children. So when you click something,
Okay.
right, that route is added inside the main section here. So you just need to configure a little bit, like when page loads, everything on the front page will go first, right? And then after that we're gonna have the route. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah. So you just have to little bit, last time, I mean, the other one was okay, right? With the other way, what we were using last time. Let's see here, right? So I believe in the app.js. Yeah, so we have header, footer, and main. So that is the route, that is what we created, right? That's fine. Then what we did in the route, right? In here, we have route. Okay, so we have route, right? That's the first one. Element route. And then see everything added as child, right? Child. So this is the home, right? See the home page is here, okay? So okay.
The only difference I can see is adding the index.
Yeah, so that is what I think
Didn't pass index.
maybe I have to do that. But the thing is, now anything will go in the home, right? Yeah, anything will go in the home page will be added there. That's it. I think that should be something like that. So in the component we have home page here. What is the home page? I know, guys, everyone is confused a lot, but it's okay. So in home page, see that in the whatever you want to display in the home page, you add here, like hero, work, subscription. That's what the home page is, right?
Yes, they all have to go into the home. Yeah.
So okay, so let's check. Let's see if that will work now. So sign in. This is a root. Close that. Header. That's the link for home. Okay, fine. I don't need footer. Contact I don't need. Sign in I don't need. About for now I don't need. Main page, right? Okay. So here path is app, that is a home, right? But how am I gonna pass that as a, that's the root, and then everything is child. Okay, so I think I can just call this index maybe. I don't know if that will work, right? But index means what? Yeah, it's there. Okay, so we don't have this home route now, right? Okay, let me fix this and then I will explain it. Okay, but in the meantime, right, just create what we have done until now. Okay, I will just load this video if you want to guys check. Okay, so let me stop here for now. We just have to figure out how to nest all that in one place.